Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy.
The internet backfired on the status quo. That's why there is so much censorship and everything on this effort is rigged. There was a time before there was an internet. These people back then had no idea what was to come. We could sense that this was a rigged propaganda and entrapment scam. But until Snowden and Assange released those documents, we had no proof, and we were being spun as kooks, as paranoid conspiracy losers. Johnny Carson is a gold mine for Freemasonry. Freemasonry should be terminated. It needs to end. Too many presidents all across the board, they have too much power. They try to make it seem as if it's innocuous and it's no big deal and people are paranoid. But I'm sorry, it's obvious. And that's why I make this sort of video. To show others that, yeah, you're saying what you think you're saying. To wrap this up, I just wanted to point out I was in a physical rehab for a heart attack. And there was one nice guy. There are a lot of nice people. They were all nice, but there's one guy. We hit it off a little bit. We were talking outside the hospital before going in, and he was flashing Freemason signs at me, and then he was looking at my eyes. This is what goes on with Carson and all that stuff. And even when they all know they're Freemasons, they keep flashing them back and forth to let the other know that they're the same people. They're from the same secret society. The reason why there's so much censorship right now is because the floodgates opened. This is a reverse Pandora box. This is reverse trolling. They are trolling themselves at this point. They can't spin us as kooks. They can't control the internet. They can't control our minds. So they're trying to control the internet. These are some of the most overrated people. These are like the first 4 videos I found. It's Rich Little. Who are the people I want to point out here? Well, Rich Little, Robin Williams, even Jonathan Winters. Winters made a racist joke against Native Americans. And he displayed a hat with crossbones on it. He was wearing a Civil War outfit with crossbones. He didn't really make too many Masonic symbols from what I saw. I do see all of them, the way they shake their hands with the thumb over the hand. That's another thing. That's one of the ways that they let the other know that they're a Mason brother. We're spun as kooks. We're not even spun as kooks anymore. We're just censored. We're locked out of algorithms. They manipulate the page view numbers. They manipulate everything to make us all look like no one can even find us. That it's pointless for us to even try. And then when that doesn't work, then they delete all our stuff and they just shove us off of the internet completely. They're all controlled. This whole internet is controlled. It's bizarre, but that's how it's done. And of course Freemasonry is involved. YouTube can put up that advisory. I'll finally put Freemasonry into the title and see if they add that disclaimer to it. I've been coding in the title the word Freemasonry so they don't put that thing into the video. But now I don't care, and if they want to do it, then fine. Maybe it'll get more eyes to the page. But, right, so my shtick is usually about finding 4 videos to share, and I splice and dice. I do a little bit of talking, and then I let the viewer decide for themselves.
Well, we lost the fort. The Indians were sober. We were drunk this time. Well, great to be here.
Nice to see.